Hi, this is Joe Arlinghaus. I'm the president of Valor America SuperPAC. And I'd just like to tell you a little bit about the 2020 election and what we have planned. Valor America is unique, and I would say that uniqueness is primarily in the scientific research that we do that provides us with a greater level of efficiency and effectiveness in our work. There is a fact in Republican politics that is not widely talked about, which is that there is a class of people running things who run election campaigns primarily based on their own experience, their own instincts, their own best guesses. Some of those guesses are very good. Some of those people are very, very experienced. But the Democratic Party over the last 15 years has transformed its efforts towards scientific-based analysis, where they make decisions and then check them in the laboratory for effectiveness. The dichotomy is gigantic. The disparity between these two efforts is gigantic. The left is simply more effective at what it's trying to do. Now, what it's trying to do may not be more effective. It may be bad ideas. It may be ideas that are bad for America. But they do what they are trying to do as well as they can do it. Their scientific experiments simply take what are bad guesses and make them as effective as possible. On the Republican side, for reasons that primarily have to do with the stubbornness of a fraternity of leaders who control these efforts, we don't do that. We rarely use the most modern science. We use all sorts of scientific methods that don't work, things like focus groups. We use polling methodology that is gradually less and less effective, but that more importantly doesn't determine what will change people's minds. Polling tells us what is. The methods the left uses tell us what might be, what could become. And that's what Valor America is doing. We've taken those methods of the left and we've brought them into our election work. We're the only organization on the right that has gone out and trained researchers to do what the left does. We have people who've gone through the PhD programs, taken the machine learning classes, studied statistics, studied psychology, and they have the ability to do exactly what the left does. The details of that are boring, but they make all the difference. In 2020, for the first time, we're going to run a multi-million-dollar effort. Our efforts in 2014 and 2016 and 2018 were good. They did great things, but they were too small. This, after 3 election cycles, is the time to go big, to go very big. We're going to do things that we've never done before. And here's the plan. So we're going to start with the presidential election. We were involved in 2016 in Pennsylvania, and we will repeat that involvement. We will expand it into Michigan, Wisconsin, and possibly Minnesota, depending on circumstances on the ground later in 2020. We are analyzing those electorates right now. We are searching for persuadable Democrats in those places that can be pulled over to the Republican side through smart, targeted advertising. We are also in those same states looking at races for Congress, and we are looking at races for Congress around the country where the Democrats have flipped seats in districts that lean towards President Trump. We anticipate being involved in 15 to 20 races for Congress. The first 4 we're going to be involved in are in Texas, and we are aggressively working already to bring 2 seats in Texas back to the Republican side. We're also defending 2 incumbent Republican seats. Lastly, the Senate. We are very focused, as we were in 2018, on the election of John James to the Senate in Michigan. We believe he has a better chance in 2020, and we are expanding our efforts 5-fold in Michigan to help John James. Please join us. Please be a part of what we do. Valor America is an efficient and lean operation. We are not based in Washington, D.C. We don't pay the large rents and staff costs that are required to maintain an operation in Washington, D.C. But we will do more with your money through our targeted efforts than any other operation on the Republican side. Thanks a lot for listening to me. Have a good day, and God bless you.